Hi there. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to Canvas apps. We're going to talk about the benefits of Canvas apps and why they are a low-code development experience. And we're also going to touch on the PowerFX formula language for Canvas apps before going on to discussing how we share and distribute our wonderful Canvas apps. Canvas apps fundamentally give you the ability to have personal team and organization productivity by allowing you to build apps connected to your data with the interactivity that is suitable for your organization. They're pixel perfect in the sense that we can make them look exactly how we wish them to look, and that can and does include organization branding. We have full control over the user interface, and by that I mean the objects that we can see on our screen, and we also have control over the user experience, and that means the way in which a user will navigate around our application. Canvas apps offer you the ability to introduce your own bespoke business logic. And in the context of the library scenario, when we take a book out on loan, we mark the fact that a loan exists, but we also indicate that that book is no longer available, which means it won't be accidentally loaned out in the future. One of the key features of Power Apps is that it is a low-code development experience. It's low-code in the sense that it's easy to share these applications between people, and any authentication to the app is handled by the Power Platform experience. In terms of being able to bring objects into our app, such as the buttons that we see on the screen, or the galleries that we can see that display the loans, you'll find that using the objects is a more drag and drop experience. When configuring our controls, we'll be using PowerFX commands in order to be able to change what happens within our application. The way in which PowerFX is written is similar to that of Microsoft Excel. I can use it to configure the screen and control properties throughout your application, the actions that the buttons actually perform, as well as using PowerFX functions to store app variables and data collections. The image on the right hand side shows you the actions that take place when the button is pressed. And it's actually the most complicated piece of PowerFX that you'll be doing throughout this topic. But in reality, it's quite simple. We have four things that are happening. Firstly, it marks the loan as being complete by indicating that the date returned is now. Secondly, it marks that book copy as being available. Thirdly, it issues a notification to the user of the app to say that the book has now been checked in. And finally, it refreshes the loans table so that the loans that are presented back to us are the most up to date. PowerFX is very, very similar to Microsoft Excel in terms of how it is constructed. And where it's different is because those functions don't exist and aren't relevant to Microsoft Excel. Once you've created your wonderful Canvas app, you're going to want to share it with people within your organization, and you're also going to want to put it somewhere where they can find it. What we'll find later on is that sharing it with your colleagues is very straightforward, and then we can make the app available to our colleagues by giving them a link, putting it into Teams, or even putting it into SharePoint. I hope you're looking forward to delving into the world of Canvas apps as much as I am, and I'll see you in the next video.